What's going on, man?
Well. What is good, brother? Long time no see. How we doing?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Good to see you, but sorry I'm late by a minute. That's my bad.
That's all right. We'll dock your pay, man. You're good.
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, man. How you holding up in quarantine?
It's not too bad, man. I'm lucky. I have a great family around me, so I'm staying in Nebraska with my family right now and just hanging out at home.
Can't beat that. So you got a bedtime and everything. Your mom cooks dinner. How's that working out?
Yep, my mom comes in 10:01 p.m. I better be lights out. You know how it is. So that's the way it goes.
The cool thing about that is all of a sudden clothes that were on the floor, next thing you know, they're washed and then they're folded. You don't get that back when you're living alone.
It's very true, and I have my two sisters here as well, and they don't love to do my laundry, but they do it because they don't want it to just sit around. And yeah, I think they know I won't do it, so they're good. They're good at getting it done for me.
That's a good strategy. You make it seem like you can't do it or you don't know how to fold. You're like, wait, how do I do this again? And they just get frustrated. Like, give me that.
Yeah, literally, that's exactly what happens.
So Jack, before we jump into your new single, My Love, talk about becoming a solo artist. Obviously, that's something that was in the making, but why now?
Yeah, man. It's crazy being a solo artist. It's a totally new experience for me. But why now? I guess I don't really know. I just feel like me and Johnson had talked about it for so long, and it came to a point where we were like, "Hey, man, we've done a lot together. Let's explore our potential as individuals and see what we can do on our own." And so that's kind of how it all began last March. And then it became more serious after our last tour. We were like, okay, so it's summer. What do you want to do? What are you trying to do? And we kind of both were like, yo, let's get into the studio on our own separate times, and do our own thing. And that's what we did. And we both made a bunch of music. And so now I'm super happy that mine is out. I can't wait for Jack J's to come out because his is ultimate bangers, rap bars and all that. But we have a lot of music coming out between the two of us, and I'm sure we'll have music come out again as Jack and Jack at some point.
I mean, what was the fans' reaction? Because they probably thought it was like the end of the world, as if you guys weren't best friends still, see each other every day. Was it like pandemonium?
Okay, it wasn't it's not like it was like the #1 news story in the entire world, but
top five. It was top five, bro.
Top five. There you go. Yeah, it was definitely it was a subject of discussion amongst our fans for a while, months and months, because we kind of left them in the dark a little bit, which I'm sorry if you're watching and you are a fan of us. I do apologize, but we have to do things for different reasons. And we decided that, until we were ready to come out with our own stuff, let's not address it, because we don't want people jumping to even though they jump to conclusions no matter what. We were just like, okay, it'll be simpler for us if we just wait to say how it is. And so we were ready, now, and that's why it came out. But I think once we explained, publicly what it means to us and, what it means as far as our friendship goes, I think all of our fans were completely fine with that, because they understand that we're just trying to reach our full potential as individuals, and then we're still best friends. There's no harm in the best friend category. So we're just not running a business together anymore. So it's whatever. It's cool. But we will again one day. That's why I want the the day one diehard fans to know.
I saw someone in the comment section goes, yo, we were ghosted.
Yeah, we low-key ghosted them. And I didn't post on my social media for 6 months while I was making this music, because I just wanted to focus. And I knew that if I told people I was making music, everyone's going to have an opinion, and everyone's going to tell me what they think I should do. And that's not the right thing to do. And this is the right thing to, it's like, I just had to do me and just figure it out on my own. So that's what I did. And so I'm glad they understand now. I just saw some girl say, we understand, which I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, that's the real fans. That's real love right there.
Real love. Seriously. Unconditional.
So what's the most exciting thing so far, and one of the scarier things so far about making that jump?
I mean, the most exciting thing has been the general reaction to the song, not only from fans of mine, fans of Jack and Jack, but also fans of Don Tolliver that I've seen, his fan pages post about it. And they'll be some dudes being like, yo, I actually fuck with this, they saying stuff I didn't expect to like this music, but that makes my day. And so that's been the most exciting part. We just hit 1 million streams on Spotify today, which was
congrats,
huge.
Man.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so excited about it. But I can't narrow down just one detail, because this has been the most exciting 3 weeks I've had in a while. because we haven't really been working for a year. And so I'm really excited to get back to work. And you said one other thing. What did you ask?
And then what's one of the scarier things? More as being a solo artist. Like now you have complete control over everything. And in a way, do you find you almost have to rediscover who you are? Because normally it's always been a package deal.
Yeah, definitely. It's been scary. I mean, the scariest moment for me was probably the week leading up to release, because I started to tease that something was coming, and people started, of course, jumping to conclusions and asking questions, and everybody had an opinion. And so I was reading into all these different comments, and a lot of them were negative. A lot of them were positive at the same time, which I really appreciate. But sometimes not everybody knows what you're up to, and so I understand the confusion. And that was the scariest time for me. I was just like, yo, am I going to be accepted as a solo artist? Like, this is what I really want to do. Like, are people just not going to let me do it? And so I'm really glad that they came it came around and they realized what I was doing. And now it's like, I'm not scared at all. Like, I'm ready to go no matter what. The label calls me like, yo, we need you to do this. I'm like, I'm there. Adam calls me, my manager. He's like, I need you to do this. I'm like, done. So it's really nice to just have it all be up to me. No shade at Johnson. It's just like to have the ability to make your own choices is awesome, and it's very liberating.
Do you find yourself that now you have to take initiative? Did you find yourself when it was you and Jack that you'd be like, yo, just you go do that. You go do you, and I'll just sit back.
Yeah.
I'm so indecisive.
Dude, 100%. And you said it best. Like, literally, I'm so indecisive. I'm just that type of person. And this is definitely forcing me to be better at that skill, just making decisions. And so, yeah, for sure. And Jack, we would kind of leave responsibility to the other Jack every now and then, just if we were like, we just didn't feel like working sometimes, or, we would both do it, but we would kind of half-ass it because we're like, oh, we're together, we're friends, whatever. So this is a totally different experience because, like you said, like, I'm obligated to do all these things on my own. And so I really got to show up, and I got to show out, and do my best. So that's what I'm trying to do.
And you're doing a good job so far, man. I mean, the fans are passionate. I've seen just in today alone some strange Instagram handles from your fans. One of them is, I think, Jack Gilinsky's jawline. Like that's
Wow.
That's a weird Instagram handle.
That is I won't say weird. I'll say, very creative Instagram handle. I don't judge, but yeah, I love it when I see all these different names. Like, it makes me crack up. Like, my boy Skis is commenting in here. Oh my God. I miss my guys so bad. I don't know about you, man, but I've been gone like from my city for like 2 months, and I just miss my guys. Like, I haven't hung out with any friends in months. So I'm really like, anytime I see any of my guys comments in here, I'm like, man, I miss you.
I mean, even when it wasn't quarantine, like, what's the most fun you could have in Nebraska? Not to crap on Nebraska, but like, what's usually the thing to do?
Listen, I get it, because Nebraska is known for nothing, pretty much. Cornfields.
It's known for you. It's known for you, bro.
I guess
put Nebraska
maybe
on the map.
That's my dream. But yeah, there's not much to do in Nebraska, so I don't live here. I moved out in 2014 when I was 17 years old, and I moved to LA to pursue music, with Jack J. And so sorry, I'm getting distracted by these comments. But
no, you're good, bro. That's the beauty of these things, bro. Get distracted.
We want
authenticity, bro.
Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. But yeah, in Nebraska, growing up in high school, we would find a million things to do because we were creative, and we were inspired to find a way out of the city, because we didn't want to be here forever. And personally, along with a lot of my friends, we didn't want to go to college. We wanted to go have fun and figure out a different life for ourselves. So somehow we made that work, which I'm really glad. But yeah, there's not much to do in Nebraska, I'll be honest, other than Husker football. You go to Husker, which I hope can resume in August, and then also you got College World Series, but that's like in June. So those are like only 4 months where there's something to do.
Dave said Omaha Steaks. So you know what? That's legit too.
Omaha Steaks is the shit. And one of my dad's best friends actually owns that company, and he always hooks us up with steaks. And his name's Todd. And Todd, if you ever see this, I love you, Todd. Your steaks are amazing.
Do me a favor, Todd. Also send some to the radio station here in West Palm Beach. That'd be clutch.
There we go. Okay.
And we got to talk about my love. What was that?
I should start. That's like, it just gave me an idea. Like, I should start doing that when I do these things, you know, send you steaks from Omaha Steaks after, because I'm from Nebraska. It works. It's a good.
You
It's a
know
good.
what? I don't even need to take credit. I'll just enjoy this free steak, bro.
There you go.
So how difficult was it getting a music video made in quarantine? Because the video dropped, what, last week?
Yes, it dropped last week, like a week and a couple days ago when the song came out, and it was very difficult, man. I'm not gonna lie about it. It was a lot of back and forth with my creative director, who directed the whole thing via FaceTime. So basically, how it went down was she would call me in the morning for like 2 hours, and we would talk about all these different shots that we're gonna get, and we're talking about specifics on all these different, like the lighting and like everything. And I was like really stressed because I was like, yo, any music video I've ever shot, I just show up in the morning, everybody's waiting for me, everything's ready, you go in, you sing your part. It's like, it's not too much, you know what I'm saying? But then now it's like I'm my own lighting director, I'm my own photographer, I'm my own videographer. So
You're doing your own makeup, bro. You got to do it all.
I hadn't, yeah, literally, except I didn't do any makeup. I should have, honestly. But I just don't know how to do that. I have two sisters. I guess I could have asked them. But it was like super long process. It was like 2 weeks of, like I said, she would call me in the morning. I would do those shots that she would tell me to do, and then I would send them to her, and then that night she would send me like paragraphs about what she liked and what she didn't like on each thing, and then we would figure out what we were doing the next day, and that just repeated until we had a full music video. And I'm really glad. I just saw someone said Josh right here, but yeah, Josh, my boy Josh Sullivan, who I grew up with out here, he actually shot a lot of the outdoor dancing scenes and some of the bathtub stuff, which was really funny because like I'm like naked in the bathtub trying to be all like, you know, like whatever, and it's my boy right here filming me. It was just funny, but I'm really glad that I have supportive family and supportive friends to help me put this kind of thing together, because I really wanted a visual component to this song.
And is that one of the biggest things about being successful? Like you kind of put your friends on in a situation like that, like somebody that you grew up with, and then boom, I got you, bro.
For me, that, and I know for Johnson, and I know for my boy Skate, our boy Sam, like that is our ultimate goal, is to like put on all of our homies. We want our whole city to be on, because like that's where we came from. That we want people to know where we're from. We want people to know our friends. We want them to, you know, we want our friends to be able to live like the life that they want to live. And like, sorry, can you hear me? My bad.
Yeah, we're good. You're good.
My phone's like tweaking. But we want our friends to be able to do what they want with their lives and to follow their passions as well. And some of our friends, you know, they like to take photography. They like making video. You know, like the list goes on. And so we're always there to support whoever needs it, you know?
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
And like I said, if I get a steak out of this, this is good. And Jack, real quick, you want to play this quick game that I came up with? It's kind of like a you don't know Jack, but okay, all the answers have the word Jack in it.
Okay, I love it. Yes, I'm very down.
You good? All right. Is one half of Tenacious D?
One half of Tenacious D is Jack Black.
Boom. It's a brand of whiskey.
Gentleman Jack.
Jack Daniels.
Oh,
Gentleman Jack one
oh
too,
my God, what am I thinking?
What is Gentleman Jack?
I actually don't know if that's a real thing. I might be thinking of Conor McGregor's new whiskey. I forget. I just saw him promoting something. But obviously, God, I can't. That used to be all I drank before I was legally allowed to drink, was Jack Daniels.
Did you act like a gentleman on Jack? Maybe that's where you came up with it.
I think that's actually where it came from. Yeah, I was like very proper whenever I would get whiskey drunk.
All right, this is a good one. Terrorized the Whitechapel district of London in 1888.
Wait, say again?
Terrorized the Whitechapel district of London in 1888. Come on, bro. Your name's in it.
I have no idea.
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper, man. I got to read up on this. Okay. So
all right. Was the Joker in Tim Burton's Batman movie, the actor who played the original?
Was that Jack Nicklaus?
Yep, you got Nicholson. Jack Nicholson.
Dude.
The golfer, bro. It's all right. It's all right. Just because your name's Jack doesn't mean you need to know all these. I got two more.
I got two more. That.
Actually, three more. Played Wolverine in the X-Men franchise.
Hugh Jackman.
Boom.
He's amazing.
Wore a red jacket in his music video for My Love.
Hey. AB.
And then the last one, a construction tool used for demolishing concrete.
I will have to go with Jackhammer on this one. Dude,
Boom,
that was
bro.
creative. Did you come up with all that?
Yeah, I did.
That's nice, man. You should create more games. That was a good game.
Thank you, man. As long as everybody that I interview's name is Jack, bro, I'll crush it.
There you go. It's easy. We need
So
more.
tell Johnson he's next. He's playing.
Oh,
a version of
100%. I'll
this.
send him your way. I'm not telling him any of the answers.
And then I know the listeners have some questions for you as well. Let me pull these up real quick because we posted them on the story.
No doubt, no doubt.
All right, so this just says collab with a girl. So I'm assuming which girl you'd want to most collab with.
Okay, what female artist am I aspiring to collab with? It's not even probably the way to say it. I don't know. I'm looking forward to possibly. I think someone who would be sick just because of her talents are like through the roof, and it sounds like kind of maybe an obvious answer, but it would have to be Ariana Grande. She's just like, I think she might be one of the most talented artists like out there right now.
That's how you win us over. She's our hometown girl from Boca, girl.
Oh, you're right. Boca. Yeah, she is. I mean, her voice is just insane. I saw someone else say Rihanna. I forgot to say Rihanna. Rihanna is like, yeah, obviously that'd be sick. I mean,
not like we're forgetting about Rihanna, but like she just hasn't put out music in a long time. It's not like she's forgotten, of course, but it's like, oh damn, you don't even think about it.
It's exactly. I mean, she's so embedded in pop culture that it's like, you know, you never forget about her. But it's true. Like I haven't been like singing Ponder Replay in my shower lately because she hasn't given me a reason to.
The visuals, bro, you're having the fans go crazy right now. I just want you to know that. What is your favorite Party Next Door song?
My favorite Party Next Door song. Okay, I'm going to go with a basic one. There's actually some deep SoundCloud cuts that I don't even know the name of that I think are better than this one. But, like, the most vibes, Come and See Me is, like, one of my favorite. When that first came out, I was just like, yo, I wish this was me right now. I wish I was singing this. So I wish I had that song for sure.
All right. And then does he like donuts? And if he does, what kind of donuts?
Okay, I do like donuts. I don't like love donuts. I'm not always trying to eat donuts, you know what I'm saying? But if they're there, cool. This is the thing, like the boutique-y kind of donuts, you know, like the local donut shop donuts.
Yeah.
They just I'm all about supporting local shops and supporting your local, you know, food market and everything, but like no one is better than Krispy Kreme at donuts. And that it's almost a fact that can't be argued at this point. So that's what I'll say is like if I'm gonna have a donut, it has to be from Krispy Kreme.
That's not a bad choice, man. And you guys, I'm assuming a fair rolls through every once in a while. Obviously, when the world was normal, did you ever have one of those donut burgers, the two glazed donuts in between?
No. Okay.
Yeah, that's a heart attack waiting to happen, but it's worth it, man. It's definitely worth it.
Hey, after like a big workout, I feel like that actually might be a good move.
Yeah, to ruin everything you just did. So that's the way to do it. And we'll do one more from Sophie because she threatened me to ask her question.
Oh,
if you would adopt another dog, would you adopt another dog?
I would adopt another dog. Well, I've never adopted a dog. I would adopt a dog in general, though. I'm very much looking forward to doing that. Probably in my late 20s. I really don't know. I have like a rough outline of my future. Don't really know what's going to happen. But I would love, this is my thing with dogs. I would love to get a very small dog, like super small, right? And have him, this small one is going to be a guy. Actually, they could both be guys. One could be a guy, one could be a girl. But I kind of want the small one to be a guy, right? And I want him to be like an alpha male. And he's going to grow probably until like 2 years. And then I'm going to get a huge dog, like a mastiff or something, and he's going to be really small at the time. So while he's growing, the little dog can establish dominance over the big dog. And then when the big dog is big, the little dog still has authority. So that's my plan with dogs.
Dude, that is you thought about that. You thought about that for a while.
I've been thinking about this since about third or fourth grade. Yeah.
In case that dog has a Napoleon complex, it's like, nope, this dog runs the show.
Exactly. I want the big dog to be kind of like a wussy, you know? Yeah.
Like all muscle. You ever see someone that just is all muscle? It's like you can't even move, man. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of show, would you mind hooking it up and performing My Love for us?
Oh, was that? Do we want that? Yeah.
The fans want it. Oh, look at that! You got to get hydrated. I like it. I like it, bro.
I was dancing earlier. I was like, I'm trying to like do a dance to my love, like do a different one than the one that's like already kind of like circulating on TikTok. I'm trying to like, bring in a new dance too, even though I love the other dance. And so I was like parched before this, and my manager texted me. He's like, "Yo, you good for this radio thing in 10 minutes?" I'm like, oh, shit, that's in 10 minutes. So I was like, I had to sit down and like breathe, wipe my face. So yes, now I'm ready, but I'm still a little parched. So please excuse me if this performance is subpar.
Also, how does that make you feel that you can't be the originator of the dance to your song? It's TikTok just rules the world sometimes.
TikTok rules, yeah. TikTok rules the world. That's pretty much what's going on right now, and I'm totally fine with that. I feel like it's just something that's bound to happen, and I can't have any control of it. And I love that people are dancing to my song, so I don't care who makes it up, but I'm making a new one with this really incredibly talented dancer named Calvin, who's my boy, and he sent me like a little rough draft of something to dance to, and yeah, and I'm really excited. Sorry, I got distracted again.
After you perform, can you show us the dance? Is it possible?
No way.
I tried, bro. You can't hate me for trying.
No, okay, but listen, I think I might post today. I don't know. I might post it today. I might post it tomorrow, but either way, it'll come out in the next 24 hours. So I promise you'll see it there.
Appreciate it.
This one's called My Love for anyone who just dropped in, and it goes like this. If I gotta speak facts, even if we're on a break, you're still mine. You know I'm still yours. Long as we don't go and cross that one line, said you got a new man. But I know it's all me you're missing, and that body don't lie. I'll be over there in a minute. Don't let too many nights go by before you try to make this right. Don't make me find someone who knows how to do the things you do. My love, my love, my love. Tell me what you're trying to do with my love, my love, my love. Show me you don't wanna lose it. Don't make me find someone who knows how to do the little things you do. My love, my love, my love. My love, my love.
Woo!
Yeah, that's what I need right there. That's a good crowd.
You know what? I always find it funny in these on these Instagram lives because it's just obviously everyone else is watching at home, but when you're performing, it's just me and you, bro.
Bro, I've been thinking about that for 2 weeks doing these. I'm like, I'm performing for just you right now. Obviously, people are watching, but like everybody's watching you too, and you're just.
Yeah, I'm just like this. I'm like I feel weird. Like I want to make eye contact with you, but it's like how long do we make eye contact for? It's like.
I love it, dude. I love your energy. I love it.
I try, man. I try. So, of course, what do you got coming up? Like, obviously, you're going to drop this new dance soon, but what else is coming up as, in quarantine life?
So a bunch of, smaller stuff like that, of course, a ton of posts, a ton of social media and interacting with people who are engaging with my love, of course, on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. But in the real deal, big news, it's for sure going to be a lot of singles. I'm going to put out another song probably in the next 2 months, I can say. And I'm for sure going to be working on an album. I was supposed to go to the studio today, but I was ordering this equipment and it didn't come in time. So I'm going to hopefully go tomorrow. We'll see when it comes in, but I'm making an album at some point. I don't know. I'm putting it together though. And yeah, there's so much coming. I mean, I have a lot. There's a lot that I want to say that I can't really say. I know everybody kind of says that has things coming, but, just like
it's kind of the way the game works, man. You got to just kind of give us a little bit, just a couple breadcrumbs.
Exactly. So just be looking out for a single, but not too soon. But just know I'm gonna be working my love for a little bit for sure.
We're excited, man. I'm excited to see what's next for you, dude. Like I said, as always, thank you so much for joining us. I'm gonna hold you to those stakes, bro. If I don't get those stakes by 2 weeks from now,
Okay, 2 weeks. I actually think I could do that. Do you like fillets or what? Like T-bone?
Come on, you got to wine and dine me. You got to give me the filet, bro.
Okay, okay, I got you with the fillet, no doubt. I'm gonna see what I can do for sure. I'm not even lying, but I can't promise it to everybody.
And then when the world comes back to normal, make sure you stop by West Palm, man. It's been a minute.
it has been a minute. I
Last
remember
time when
that.
you and Jack were here, we had the Nerf gun war.
I do remember this. I remember that station like extremely well because we were on like a massive driving radio tour, and I remember we had been driving for like 5 hours before we got to you guys, and I was really excited to get out of the car. And on top of that, you brought some great energy to the room. Otherwise, I would have been like dead. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what happens. That's why we have Nerf guns, just in case.
you made it bearable. I remember there was like some life-size cutout too. I might be wrong.
Yeah, there was a lifestyle. Who was it? It might have been a Bieber or somebody else. Yeah, I think we were shooting Bieber. Oh no, Alessia Cara. I think it was Alessia Cara.
Or maybe Demi Lovato. I'm not sure. One of the three.
They're in the recycle bin now, but you know what? They had a good run.
Okay, so I know if I ever send you a full life cutout, it's gonna end up in the recycle bin.
No, it'll be target practice first, and then I'll make sure it's here for the next time you come, since you're hooking it up with filet, and then we go from there.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. And
no, of course, man. We appreciate you, man. It's all about you, bro.
No, really, thank you. I can't wait to hear it on the radio, I hope. And I'm going to keep working this. You know, I love this song. I'm not even just saying that. I really love this song. I hope you enjoy it, too. I didn't even ask. Have you heard?
Dude, it's a smash, man. I love it. I love it. Good stuff. I'm not just saying that, too, because you're right in front of me.
Okay.
I'll even tweet about it later.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. It's okay if you're lying to me. It made me feel good.
No, I'm not, dude. I couldn't lie to you. You're about to give me steaks, bro. I got to at least wait till the steaks come. I don't think you understand that.
You're right.
Want to delay.
All right, well, please have a good rest of your day. And everybody wish my parents a happy anniversary because it's their anniversary.
We should have led with that, man. Happy anniversary. How many years?
31.
31.
Yeah, man. Big deal. So we're going to have a great night tonight. And this is the last thing on my list. So I'm so excited. And thank you for making it fun for me.
Nah, Jack, thank you so much. We'll keep in touch, bro. And we'll see you soon.
Sounds good, brother. Have a good one.
Peace. You too.